How's it going, everyone? Tech here, and today we are playing Chroma Squad. It's a tactical RPG that is inspired by Saban's Power Rangers. Power Rangers is one of those shows that I really liked growing up as a kid, and now you can play it as a game. On top of that, it's not just killing stuff as the Power Rangers, or the Chroma Squad, as it is in this game, but it is also a TV studio simulator, which is awesome. And I got this code. I got a code for this game for IndieGameRiot.com from the developer. If you guys don't already know, I work for a website called IndieGameRiot.com. We're going to play on casual today, and yeah, that's where I got the code. So once upon a time at a TV studio just like any other, you play as stuntmen who are basically doing some awesome things with some awesome people, except they might not be so awesome. Also, just a note, this is audio that I recorded after I did the actual recording, because I haven't recorded in a few months, because I've been dead. Yeah, I actually died, and a few weeks ago, like, a witch doctor dug me up and brought me back to life. So now I am zombie tech, which is great because I'm still alive. I don't really remember a lot what was going on, but I do remember that I really like this game and I like playing this game. So here it is. Now, Chroma Squad. Oh, yeah, so this is post-audio recorded, if you guys didn't catch that. I feel like I said that. So this is a tactical RPG. You have 5 players, and you got to kill a bunch of stuff. And there's some fun little reading to go along with that. The music's great. The writing's great. The sim aspect of it isn't too intense. Like, there are a few sim games where it's like, all right, everything's going super fast. You have to do this, you have to do that, or else everyone dies. This isn't like that. You do, however, have to keep your audience levels up, and with more audience, you get more opportunities for awesome things. So, your director's instructions are basically what you have to do to complete the level. I'm going to move the scout, which is currently in yellow, over to this guy, and throw in some teamwork. We're going to be covering teamwork a little bit later in the episode. You've got the assault, the black character right there that just moved up. You've got your lead in red, which is just awesome. You can also move or attack, or you can move twice instead of attacking. It's pretty straightforward. And like I said, I didn't like tactical RPGs until I played this game, and I absolutely love this game. And on top of that, the enemy team turns are like so quick. Usually, like, it's really, they don't let you sit around a whole lot. Like, the team turns are just like bam, 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 you're done. Let's get back to playing the actual game instead of just watching the gameplay itself. So here, I think I'm going to kill everybody. Yeah, I kill the entire team, the entire rest of the enemy team in one turn. So I've got to kill that guy, and then I'm going to send, all right, my lead to tap that guy. The blue I'm going to send all the way over to the far one. Hit my support into that guy, and all of a sudden we have cleared the entire board, and we only need to kill 3 enemies. That's just how I roll. Now we're going to learn about teamwork. Teamwork is one of the most important things in this game because it lets you run farther. Well, technically, it lets you run farther. It lets you attack with more than one teammate for those really hard enemies. And it lets you do a finishing move, which we are going to be seeing soon, which I am looking forward to because the finishing move is awesome. All right, let's get this rolling, guys. Come on. As you can tell, the director's a huge dick, but we won't have to be dealing with him for very much longer, luckily. Listen to that music. That music's just so good. All right, come on. Let's keep going. Let's get this show on the road. I already know these rules. I played this already. I could have skipped this tutorial, but I feel like you guys are going to want to see it. And we're going to pick our characters later on, so that'll be a good little fun tidbit. And it doesn't help that these guys are all far away, but we do have acrobatics, and we have the teamwork of our scout, and our scout is able to throw us pretty much anywhere. The scout is a really it's the most acrobatic class. And look at that, I just threw the assault right over there. Bam, 26 damage. Get wrecked. And then I try to do some teamwork stuff here. I recall that it doesn't really work because I'm a little too close, but that's okay. We only need to perform 2 acrobats. Yeah. And see, I don't even have to move my scout. Bam, that's 2 attacks right there. Everything's done. Yeah. Okay. And then I think I just run my... oh, yeah, I guess I run my scout into him. Did I do that? Yeah, I just run my scout into him. The scout can walk really far. With the team that we're going to be playing with in the actual game, that's going to be a little bit different because of the characters that I choose. But, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. All right, it's time for the finishing move. Man, I'm excited for this finishing move. And the cool thing, too, which I'll show you in the next episode, is that you can rename everything, like your moves, your catchphrases, and everything. So when you're playing the game, it'll have your own stuff that you actually say. And here, I think that the double attack that I planned out would have also attacked the other guy, but each character can only attack one time per turn. So, you know, what can you do? But it worked out. Everything's fine. Oh, that was team attacking. Now we're going to do the... Okay. And luckily, it puts us in a nice little, you know, V shape, I guess. It's a lot easier to move people around. Sometimes when you're actually in the game and your guys are all scattered around, you have to kill the guy with the finishing move. It takes like 3 turns to get everybody in the right place, and then they get knocked away and stuff. And so there's actually a lot of strategy to it. It's not just, okay, I'm going to line up this guy and line up that guy and have them go at it. It's going to be more of a... It is actually more of a... Oh, excuse me. Tactical RPG, as it should be. You also have a bunch of upgrades and stuff that you can buy, like better costumes and better stuff for your studio. But we'll get into that when we get into that. So I'm going to throw my scout to the back, throw my assault to the side. And remember that the last person to attack is going to initiate the attack. So you want to make sure that everybody's in teamwork next to the guy. And I'm going to attack with my lead because that's just how I roll. Throw the lead in there for an awesome chroma attack, chroma power, lights, camera, chromatize, and all that. Oh, wait, no, it's not that because we are not in the... in our actual studio yet. We're still employees, and we're still only stunt doubles. So, yeah, that's never fun. And we get to see some story after the boss monster explodes. And sometimes the line between real and TV is a little bit blurred because sometimes the effects actually happen, and sometimes they don't, and sometimes characters appear, and sometimes they run on. You know, it's a little intermittent, but I really like it. Intermittent. I think I'm saying that right. So we've got some text, we've got some story. The story is awesome in this. I'm sort of glossing it over in this first episode, just so I can show you guys the mechanics and make sure that this episode doesn't run too long. Right now we're looking at about 15 minutes probably. All right, and now we have... yes, we have decided that we are going to break away from this studio. Screw these guys not doing anything, sitting on their butts. Yeah, here we have all those actors in the background sitting down. I didn't even notice that in my first playthrough. But yeah, we're the people who do all the work. So why don't we, do all the work ourselves and actually make a better show with blackjack and hookers? Yeah. I also love the CRT look and how it just ever so slightly like turns back around. I love that. And now we're trying to figure out where we're going to go. What are we going to do? How are we going to record our first episode? And maybe the Uncle's Warehouse is just the place to do it. It might be perfect. It might just be perfect. No, not the toy store. You guys can pass on the toy store. We need to go see this warehouse. Luckily, it's right down the road. And would you look at that? Look at that. Oh, beautiful. Oh, perfect. Let's make the movie right now. We don't need any lights. We don't need a green screen. We don't need no costumes. Let's just do this right now. And what could that ominous thing in the back of the room be? What could it be? It's obviously not a Power Rangers reference. Very center. I don't think that's really the center, dude. Oh, and the director. I wish we could fight him. I would fight him so hard. Just punch him right in the face. You can't see me punching, but I'm punching. My webcam's off. Punch him in the face. Come on, let's look at what this thing is. Let's see what your uncle set you up with. Oh, it was a Power Ranger. I'm sorry, I couldn't. It's the big omnipotent robot from Power Rangers. But it's awesome, and I want one. I want a Cerebro so hard. And it's text-to-speech, so anything you type in the back, it'll display. So you don't even have to worry about recording all that audio post-production. Just put a mic near it, and you're fine. I bet you it also has a line out, so you can record the audio from that. Why would this be sitting around in a strange old warehouse, though? Like, I mean, I know it's a prop, but it's like I feel like someone would know about that. So, I don't know. It's a game. I just realized they broke in here. I don't think they even asked the uncle yet. They literally just broke into this warehouse. I don't know. But now they're going to go change. We're actually going to be able to pick our team and our production team name, which I'm super excited about. So we are going to cut here when I have an awesome name. And I will see you guys after that. Oh, and then there's a party. Yeah. Everything's ready. We're going to start recording. All we need is a name and everything. Oh, and we also got a contract. It'll be canceled if the fans are lower than 0. I've never had fans get lower than 0. It gets a little bit harder. The fan number goes up. You're going to have to keep it up. But let's pick a new name. I will come back to you shortly and also talk to you guys about how squads work. All right, I decided to go with IGR Incorporated Indie Game Riot, which is the website that I work at, because I'm unoriginal. And my other save file was using the other production team name that I actually make movies with that aren't great and are, you know, it's okay. So I'm going to walk you through basically different selections. We've got a bunch of different types of characters. Like you have Mr. Beaver. You've got Kickstarter backer, which is an option. This was backed on Kickstarter. Some people were able to actually get into the game. There's an alien. Look at that. And all the characters have their own little statistics, and I'll talk about the statistics when we actually come back. And I have picked my team, maybe changed the colors around and all that stuff. But there are so many. I also think there's a panda. Yeah, there's the panda. I just skipped it. Hold on. Let's find it again. Hold on. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. There's the panda. For some reason, I remember this panda being an actual panda and not a guy dressed as a panda. But, you know. So, yeah, that should be it. And I'm going to cut. And I'm not going to change the names of the characters, but I'm going to cut, pick my team. I'll come back to you, explain my choices. And then in the next episode, we will start killing some bad guys on TV. All right, so I have my team selected here. We've got Danny as our lead. I've also changed the colors around a little bit, and I did change the name of the alien. So we have Danny as our lead, and I picked her because she's got that 15% counter chance and the 20% health on top of the 50% health. Will just make her really good at, you know, like going and just killing shit and just having a great time. And, you know, she'll always be the last one standing. We've got Lee as our assault. We've got that 3% critical, which is awesome as the assault because the assault just brings the pain anyway. And a 20% attack on top of the 30% attack. That's awesome. I've got Claude as our scout. The -1 movement speed definitely is negated by the +1 movement speed. But I want him as my scout because every single time he moves, he gets people on our side as fans because he's pretty and he's awesome. And Claude's great, even though he might be a little bit of a pretty boy who doesn't know what he's doing. We have Garp. I renamed him Garp because I think his actual name was Color, and I was like, no, I'm going to name him Garp because that's a name. We got plus 10 skill regen, plus the 20% because he's going to be healing, and I really want to be able to get those heals out quickly, and -30 health is okay. And we have Wesley Stripes. The 10% health is fine, but the 30% pistol damage is going to be great because he is our techie, and he is going to be holding the guns, so I'll make sure to give him pistols so he does more damage, and that's about it. I really like this team. In the next episode, we will be actually doing more fighting and going on with the game. Anyway, this has been Tech playing Chroma Squad. And as always, I'll see you next time.